What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. This time around, of course, it is going to be a interesting experience because we are now actually in the release of the early access. It's time for the Botanian Empire to rise. As you can see, I'm actually a part of an army right now. There's a couple new mechanics that have been implemented into the single player as opposed to like Warband, of course, that we're normally used to. I'm about to do a siege right now. This is the empire that we're going to be going up against. Looks like it's a relatively small garrison, but looks like it might be a big enough fight at the very least to get a good idea of how things are going to go here. I've actually been loving it so far. My character is really cool. I like what I've got here. I designed him in the character creator, and I really like the character creator that they have available. I made him after my multiplayer character that I had, and I've been working at it slowly but surely, but I did actually win a couple tournaments. That's how I got this helmet in the first place. That is worth a crap ton of money, by the way. And then also this armored bear skin I just won about 20 minutes ago. This thing is so good for body armor. And they actually do start you out at a very low point in terms of the armor stats and weapon stats. Much different than how Warband worked in the balancing. Most of the time, if you got, like, let's say a tournament or a couple tournaments under your belt, might be able to buy a couple sets of plate armor or, you know, at least a couple pieces. Not really the case here. It's less available for the best armor, as well as way more expensive. So they start you out with a more balanced slate. I'm actually playing on the realistic difficulty as well, as I can show you here. Actually, where is that? I don't know if it's in here, but I have realistic on everything. The combat AI is currently on average. I did that to test stuff out because I wasn't sure how crazy it was going to get. But I essentially wanted to make sure that I got as close. Yeah, there we go. I got as humanly close to the multiplayer experience and the real experience as possible. It's been nuts though. Like oh my god, the amount of damage people can do to you with the dumbest stuff. The hideouts are crazy. Speaking of which, I mean the like the bandit ones that you would hunt down in Warband, they're nuts because they actually only give you like 10 people to work with. Then you got to go up against like 30, including the boss himself. And the boss, he'll come out and he'll show his face once you've taken out the majority of his camp. But even getting that far is really difficult too. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. For those of you who didn't see the blogs that they had put out on different features like the siege system, what's going to happen here is there's going to be a bombardment phase. As you can see, they appear to have catapults or onagars on their walls already, as well as a ballista. They're going to be able to pepper down into our ranks. We'll be able to pepper down on top of them. And this is also where we'll be able to set up siege engines. Hopefully we get a ram, maybe a couple siege towers, we'll see, and a couple engines of our own. But I'm really looking forward to this. This is my first official siege of the single player demo. Sorry, not the single player demo, the single player release. There is actually another army over here too that I think they're trying to get ready to attack us. I'm not sure why they haven't already. There is actually another mechanic that you can use where if somebody is sieging a settlement, you can come in behind them and do a back attack. I think they're waiting on reinforcements, and that's probably why, yeah, that's probably why they haven't attacked us yet. So it looks like we might get this attack going before they do. We're taking a little bit of a long time to set up these engines, though, I will say. There's also a couple other mechanics, really cool mechanics that I've seen being added to the game. One very cool one that I've seen is that in terms of when you're visiting towns and you actually walk in the streets and whatnot, you can actually talk to people and ask for directions to find a specific NPC. And what that will do is they can actually give you the directions to them, or they can take you directly to them, which was really nice to see, actually. The catapult has been cracked. Come on. We've got 3 catapults bombarding down on this poor trebuchet. I don't know why we're wasting so much time with that when we really should be building a ram. That's what we should do. Oh, man. I hope that's the ram, because honestly, not only am I worried about our food stores, but I'm worried we're going to get flanked pretty hard here too. They pretty much have enough to take us on just right there. And here comes another army too. Oh, come on. Get a big fight going. Oh, God, here we go. Okay. So it looks like there's a cap on how many people can be in the battle at one time, but it looks like we're about to get into the doghouse. Let's do this. I'm ready for this. This is my first real battle, especially with an army this size. It's my first real battle with an army this size for sure. So it looks like we can choose a formation to lead, which is actually really cool. One mechanic that is important to note is you can actually set yourself to command just a regiment instead of an entire army. So I guess I'll be taking the cav. I wouldn't mind using the infantry, but I guess I'll just I'll take this cav unit. And then so my units are going to be basically they're going to be basically embedded in this army. So protect the left flank. Oh, they give orders too. That's amazing. Okay. All right, so I got my cav unit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get my guys on a good flank here. And once the infantry charge in, we're just going to do like warband tactics. We're going to charge those bad boys in there. Now, if they have cav of their own, we're going to see if we can run them straight down the middle to kind of intercept them. But I don't think they do. Oh my god. The AI, I will say, in terms of the smaller battles, it's pretty simplistic. It's mostly just the AI charges you, you charge back. I know early on they said that there was going to be ways that the AI would try to counteract you. And if they like had less numbers than you, they might try to not charge you at all. They might just wait and let you hit them instead. But I don't believe that's the case currently. Also, whoops, friendly fire. Don't even got to tell me twice, dude. Let's do this. Oh. Got you. The amount of crap that's popping up on my screen right now. The morale system does kick in pretty heavily as well. When the bodies start dropping, these guys start running like crazy. Come on, come on. Drop your guard. Drop your guard. Oh. It looks like I'm in a bad spot. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I can't steal the horse. Crap. Holy crap, this battle's still going on. I know that's a silly thing to say, but I was expecting it to be done already. Okay. This is going to be a better sword. I've been meaning to switch my swords out because there's two different types of equipment now. There is the civilian equipment and there's the battle-ready equipment. Oh my god, we might actually lose this. Oh, no, 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 no. Tell me we're not losing this. Come on, guys. You gotta rally. You gotta rally. Hold on. Previous character. Oh, no. We might actually, hold on. Let's see. We can speed it up. I dropped like a sack of potatoes, but maybe they can have it. You know what? I mean, toe-to-toe, Empire is very strong against us. Their infantry would probably tear us up, so maybe it was a bad idea to join this army, to be honest. Oh, we're all gonna get taken prisoner if we lose this. We gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta retreat. I'm not doing that. I'm not subjecting my guys to that. Thin troops. Oh, we are so dead. All my guys are dead. What happens if we all get taken prisoner? That's not good. Oh, no. It's over. Your enemies take you prisoner. Now, what's interesting is that most of the time they won't actually take your equipment. I guess I'm glad that we're showing this part. Your captors take you to Marunath. You're thrown in the dungeon there. Son of a bastard. This is a good testing thing to show you guys, I guess. But essentially, I'm going to be stuck in captivity for quite a while here. Honestly, whenever I've been taken prisoner, it's only ever been like out in the field. They never brought me to a castle, so I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm assuming they'll probably keep me in here at least a week, but I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. You spend long hours. Suddenly, one of your captors enters your cell. Refuse and wait for a better offer. Like the offer where they siege these bastards. Let's do this. Now, my curiosity is if this siege here, if they're actually going to be able to make me join the fight, like while the siege is going on, because that would be really cool if we got broken out during the siege. And then for the keep battle, like the final battle, we could join in. So yeah, see that? I'm gonna refuse though. Trying to get my money before they get sieged. Come on, guys, come on. It seems like it's a lot worse for the attackers when it comes to the bombardment phase. I mean, they're getting destroyed out there. I know they did say that some mechanics were missing from the siege mode, but I'm not sure exactly what the extent of that is, or some stuff might need to be balanced. I don't know if they're gonna actually go through with this or not. They might not be able to, because honestly, the catapults are just getting destroyed immediately. But I'll wait it out and see what happens, though. Hope this guy joins. Oh, he's gonna run away, really? To be honest with you, I'm probably going to I'll be honest, I'm gonna probably reload my save after this. But I do want to see what happens here, though. I really do. Oh no. GG, the siege has been lifted. See, I feel like for us as the players, though, we're not going to be dumb like that, because I feel like they need to balance that out some more. Because obviously, I would have just built a ram, and you find a chance to break free. Yeah, I totally would have just built a ram and went on in there. But you know, we'll see what happens when they balance this stuff out a little bit. Looks like the AI need to be touched up quite a bit. But Britannia versus Empire, that's a tough one right there. Honestly, I don't know how we're going to win this war, but we got to do a redo. Okay, so instead of joining the army, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to talk to the other guys, show you guys what the interaction system looks like. They always have their mouths open for some reason. It looks hilarious, but anyway, once you get past that, there is a beginner quest that you have to go through when you first start the game. It is related to the specific battle that you have to go around asking people about. And since you're neutral at the start, you can basically ask all the lords and ladies about this battle. And they'll tell you who specifically would know about it. And then you have to track that person down. Once one faction tells you who knows about it, what happens is you have to find that person specifically to progress the quest. And right now I've had 4 out of 10 nobles that I've talked to. I don't know what we get at the end of this quest line, but it seems like it's pretty good. One thing that's cool though is they have actually revamped the questing system. As you can see your old quest in here now. The clan system is a big part of this game as well. I know there was something else I wanted to tell you about, but the clan system is essentially where we as the players get our own families, and we can recruit our companions into them, and our families will get influence. And when we join factions, we can work our way into getting actual influence to where we can declare our votes on politics and things of that nature. So that's a really cool system as well, because it allows you to, if somebody's going to be voting on like villages or citizenship, that kind of thing, you can get your vote in there too. Let me see. Oh yeah, and then another cool thing too is that with the village system, it's been revamped to where instead of like, you know, how you have to go to the village elders and ask for tasks and stuff like that in Warband, in this one instead what you want to do instead is you want to go for the individuals themselves. I don't know what the proper wording is for these guys, but they're basically like the governors or the quest givers, but you can click on them and talk to them directly from this panel here without even going into the actual village, because, you know, a lot of the times it's annoying to try to find them throughout the village and stuff like that. But what's cool too is that once you are done talking to them, it will keep you in the village, but you can hold Alt and you can see exactly where each and every one of them is. So yeah, let's do this one. Here's a good one right here. So let's go into the village itself, and then, yep, it brings us right in here. We talk to this guy. May I know your name, sir? And then he says he owns land here, and then Let's say we heard he has a problem. Oh, and a cool thing too is that you can actually set your companions onto quests if you don't want to do them. So like let's say if I had an actual tracker assigned, then I can actually set them and 16 of my men to do this quest for me. That way I can go do something else and I'd still get the money from it. And I think they also get the experience for doing it, but I haven't actually tried it yet. But yeah, this system is really sweet, and they've revamped like what the villages look like. They've revamped the castles and the towns. Like the keeps themselves look amazing. I love the look of them. And we might be able to find a tournament going on. I don't think they'll have one right now because of all the war stuff that's going on, but maybe I can find one. Let me see. And it looks like that guy is out for the count. I'm not going to catch him. I wanted to try to do that quest though. But yeah, they've done some really, really impressive changes. Not everything is available right now because, of course, you know, early access and all that. And as long as the game, you know, as long as we've been waiting for it, you would expect to have the majority of stuff in there at the very least. But there are some things that are still missing from it. But it's perfect, yeah. So we're going to join a tournament right now so I can show you guys a little bit of that. It does function a lot like the tournaments in Warband. We can bet on ourselves, but the cool thing is, you can see these rounds here. Ambassador, that's a one-handed sword. Oh, I've got to get that. I got to actually win this. I have to win this. So I'm going to wager 300 on myself. And then I'm going to be fighting with these people. And it will be teams. So it's me and the Battanian Scout versus everybody else. And my companions are also in the tournament as well, trying to fight for this stuff. So it looks like those guys moved on to the second round. Now it's our turn. Let's do this. And it does randomize your equipment. It seems like it is based off of the factions themselves because I've only seen like two-handed axes, one-handed weapons, and bows and throwing weapons while in these tournaments. Yeah. Now forgive me if I do get hit something fierce though, because I do suck at the two-handed weapons as opposed to the one-handed. That's where I've got the majority of my practice from, is one-handers. So you're gonna have to forgive me there. I'm gonna do my best though. Mainly the blocking. Oh. Rude. Our team wins. Sweet. We just got to keep going like that. I really hope I win this one. Honestly, that sword looks amazing. All right, here we go. So we got just me versus him, Battanian Scout. I'm glad it's not a bow contest because I'd suck at a bow contest. Got you. Yes. You see that thrust though? That was slick. I like it. I've been having so much fun. So much fun. It's been addicting. Even being on realistic difficulty, even as hard as it is, it's still been amazing and such a blast. I got one more fight. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Oh. Just spammed him. I had to do it. That sword is mine. Now I'm really interested to see what the stats are though. Let's take a look. So we won the money, 1700, as well as we've also won that sword, the Ambassador. Looks like it is very, very good in terms of its length, its handling, and its pierce and thrusting damage, or I'm sorry, pierce and slashing damage. I'm going to go ahead and use that instead of the Falcon. Wanted to get rid of that for so long. So that's a little bit of a showcase on how that system works. There's a lot to the game so far. I've been really liking what I've been seeing. Of course, the modding experience is going to be amazing. We haven't seen too many mods popping up just yet, you know, being the first day and all. But I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that too. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get ourselves into a decent fight. Let's see if we can get a decent-sized battle going. Try out this new sword, and we'll see what happens there. Ah, here we go. Looks like these forest bandits, I caught them patrolling a hideout. So it looks like somewhere around here, there must be a... What was that? Oh, okay. There's another army forming up. That's interesting. Yeah, that army that we joined earlier, that's what that means. And it's kind of like when marshals will call everybody to war. But the cool thing about the armies is that, so not everybody's going to automatically start out with like hundreds and hundreds of troops. It's going to be more reasonable this time around. and the armies are going to form up, and then you'll be able to travel as one, so you won't have to worry about people that are just really, really lagging behind and whatnot. It's going to be a lot different from now on. We might actually lose quite a bit of people here. Keep going, shield wall. Keep going. Get him. Not my skirmisher. Got him. How many did I lose? Oh, I lost 9. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no way. Oh, I actually lost Tora. That sucks. Ouch. I'm guessing she's actually dead. Oh, no. Looks like she's still alive. Because I saw that you could actually lose people in the mission, so I wasn't sure. I was kind of scared for a second. She's one of my favorites. Okay. Let's take a look and see if we can find that hideout. Gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, so we got ourselves a good amount of prisoners. One cool thing about the prisoner system too is that you can actually just walk up to a town and interact with it. Go to the tavern menu and you can sell them from right there. You don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. Going into the tavern, finding the ransom broker, that kind of stuff. Where is this? That caravan I would really love to engage with, but that's, I believe that's an Empire army, so we got to get out of here. Wait, oh yeah, they're patrolling as well. Okay, so this hideout must be over here then. Depending on how many people are in here, we might have to be a little bit careful, because hideouts are the craziest thing you could really do early game. I mean, if you don't have like at least 50 high level troops, it's going to be pretty difficult to do a hideout from what I've seen. Mainly because it gives you like 10 people, but it puts you up against the entire brunt of the hideout. So you might be 10 guys going up against 50 kind of thing. But where is this? It could be out here. Let's see. Yeah, because we would have seen it by now. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure exactly where this is, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. It's just that might not be able to find it just right now, but I know what I have to do, though. I have to go find that guy's daughter. So there's a village called Gird. Okay, so an army's been created. Nice. So yeah, there we go. Village called Gird that we have to go to because she's probably hiding out with her quote-unquote boyfriend over there. Now, what's cool is that the missions have also changed, the ones that you can do from the towns and also the villages. Also, if you press N, you can look at notes and you can look at the different kingdoms that there are and see who they're at war with. There are actually rebel kingdoms as well. Apparently, there's one called Wolfskins that the Britannian Empire is at war with. These guys are pretty cool from what I've seen, but I've actually only seen them about once or twice. They're pretty rare as far as I've seen. But I believe this is actually a clan mostly and not a real kingdom kind of thing. I think that's what was going on there. Like for the Kuzite, it might be, yeah, like Karkugit. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. But yeah, they're a clan tier 4, so they're basically at war with the clan itself. But that's probably like the usurper quest lines that we saw in Warband. That's probably what that is there. But let's see if we can find this missing daughter. So yeah, like I said before, if you hold Alt, you can actually see where these people are on the map. And Tora, she's right over there. That's my companion. I like that they actually stay in the villages with you. That part is cool. Oh yeah, and the child system is going to be so cool. I'm so excited for that. Somebody told me the other day that the lifespan for our characters is about 6,300 days, 6,800 around there. I think I'm already close to 100, so I don't know if that would, last a whole lot of time for our characters, but what's going to be important is getting married and having children and that kind of thing, so we're working our way up there, for sure. For sure, we're working our way up there. You can't form a kingdom right now. That part isn't implemented into the game just yet, but you can support your faction and, you know, get your own hold and whatnot. But I'm only for the Botanians anyway, so that's fine with me. If I did start a new faction, it would be strictly Botanian based. Oh, and now we can talk about the part that's pretty interesting on the conversation side. So in this quest, I'm supposed to bring this woman back to her father, but I can say I'll let you go, or I can say, how do I know he's not forcing you to do that? And then it's going to bring up a way to charm her, so I'm going to have to try to influence her to come back with me. So I have an 84% chance of success here, really good chances. I need to have 2 successes. So maybe, but that's your duty to your family. Critical success. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Boom. And the quest is already done. And what's cool is I don't even have to go back to the actual quest giver. He just gives me the money, sends it right over. So I'm at 4.9k now. Yep. But that's it. That's pretty much all I've got to show you guys right now. I'm only at the pretty base level right now, still low level kind of thing. But I'm working my way up there slowly but surely. My stats in terms of my menu, I'm at level 6 right now. The menu itself consists of focus points and attribute points. The attributes themselves, like vigor, this is your strength-based stuff, like one-handed, two-handed pole arms. You can increase your attributes as you get more points from that, but I think I've only actually received 1 attribute points in my entire time, aside from what I started with. These focus points, however, these ones make it so that you can learn these skills faster, and you get these every time you level. So eventually I might have enough focus points to max out everything, but I'll still have to actually learn the skill, and you do that by actually doing the activity. So for one-handed, I got to keep fighting with one-handed weapons. Athletics, I got to keep running, basically, that kind of thing, or move on map on foot, that sort of thing for sure. Which actually I should keep moving on foot, because I wasn't sure if that was going to level me up if I was on foot or not. Because if you're riding a horse while on the map, you will actually get more riding skill. Yeah, like ride on the map with the horse as much as possible. So this is a pretty cool system. You've also got roguery, so raiding caravans, recruit and lead bandit troops, infiltrate enemy towns. Pretty sick stuff so far. And they've got different perks that you can learn as time goes on as well that increase your stats, which is nice. And they also give you different passive bonuses, like for one-handed weapons, I might be able to get shield bashes cost 50% damage, or halves the weight effect of shields on the movement speed, that sort of thing. So I'm really loving what we're seeing here so far. It's really in depth how far they've gone, and I cannot wait to see more. So this is my first impressions of Bannerlord. It's been really, really nice so far. I'm excited to see what this kingdom part is going to turn into. This menu I couldn't access before, but we can take a look at all the policies. And this is going to be when we get into the actual kingdom as a vassal and we become a clan that can vote. We're going to be taking a big look at the policies for sure, and the clans. And my influence has got a long, long way to go. Holy crap. But I love it though. This is a really, really nice interface. It's so much smoother. So much smoother. I'm excited for it. But anyway, folks, definitely check this out if you haven't already. It's worth a shot. The store for Steam did crash, like straight up crash earlier, because they didn't allow pre-orders and they didn't allow us to buy it early. I think that was because I remember a while back there was something about some early access games can't be pre-ordered on Steam, or Steam might have had some rule about pre-ordering early access, something like that. But anyway, yeah, whenever you can, pick it up. If you have issues on the Steam page, try it on the website for TaleWorlds. They'll still give you a Steam key. That's where I bought mine from, and it went through just fine. But hope you guys enjoy it if you try it. And thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the modding experience that's going to be coming up too. I cannot wait for it. Prophecy of Pendor, need the Lord of the Rings mod and Game of Thrones. We'll see what happens. Maybe even a Viking one if they make one. I'm so ready for it. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.